Hey guys, I'm a little late. Normally I'm starting by now. Normally I start around 9 o'clock, but work ran a bit late today. Or later than usual. I just got back, so I probably will be, hear me munching on stuff. I got myself a chicken sandwich from my place of work. I'm actually looking forward to it because it looks delicious. Okay, where the fuck? Oh, we just beat Walhart, didn't we? Isn't that the last thing we did? So that's the last thing I think we did. So we're going to make an attempt to finish the game. That is the goal of today's stream. I'm just gonna take a big bite out of my sandwich. That's good. It's good shit. Yeah, I think we're all prepared. I'm not calling it a night. I just started, Frederick. Like, I literally just started this game today. You two can't even be a parent, kid. To our sisters. So we're going to make an attempt to finish this game tonight. And then I have no idea what we're going to start for the Fire Emblem days past that. I'll find a ROM hack or something equivalent. Such low levels. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna start buying this stuff, so it's not really like too much of a big deal to start wasting them. I think we're good. Darren's equipment seemed good? Probably. Let's just pretend it was. Where the fuck do I even go? Yeah, last time we beat Walmart, and, yeah. He was fucking easy. So now we're finding the last stone. Should've made this, like, auto-scroll, so I could, like, eat. God, it's not like Tellius that gets, like, those cool cutscenes with, like, the narrator, where I'd, like... What did I do? Oh no. What happened? What did I press? What the fuck is this screen? Huh? I pressed like a button and it got me. What is the add new game to directory? I don't want to do that. Okay, what fuck was that? I genuinely don't know. Like, I pressed a button. And then, like, it just, like, flipped to a completely different, like, screen on my Citra. I couldn't figure out how to get back to my game. Luckily, I did not do anything. Well, I can just press start, and I will... Ah, shit, the barracks. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. How is it waiting for me to load that? What the hell's going on here? Let's give you... I'm scared of what will happen if I give you a silver sword. I'm scared you'll just do 8 billion damage. We are getting to that point where we need to start actually making sure everyone has got super good shit. And just take Arc Fire, I don't know, we'll figure it out. It's good chicken. It's a little cold, but that's because I made it a lot. Like, I made it like 20 minutes ago.
No.
What?
Oh, that man we killed? Oh, the dragon. The souls of the fallen. Well, now we have a cutscene. I could easily take that. But like, why?
The future is built upon the past.
But like, why?
Shall never see it.
Like, why does he want to end everything? I've never understood this.
Are dead, tiny one.
I killed them. I ate them. They were delicious.
And now it is your turn.
This chicken is like twice the size of the bun I got. Yeah, we can't let that dragon come back. No, the future can't change.
Father.
Time travel is weird. Hey, guys got a magic rock for us? We're lost. Psst.
Listen. Yeah. Right.
Interesting. They're gonna assassinate us. Hello, Dr. Obviously Evil and Mistress Obviously Evil.
What have...
Yeah, good job winning the war.
Oh.
The Fire Emblem Bill can do terrible shit. Huh?
What?
Wow, they really are just like ripping off the veneer.
Oh, God.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Crumb.
Just like cut to one of them going,
Really now?
that was the worst fucking trap ever. Interesting. Your trap still sucked, though. We've really come to a conundrum now. Any bows give 1 range? No, some give 2, 3, though, but I don't know why the fuck I'd want that. Oh, hey, Luna. Just in time. We just started. We're gonna try to finish Awakening tonight, hopefully. Stats aren't the best. Do we all love Fire Emblem? I still have to pick what game I'm gonna play after this. Great. I just had to put my greasy hands all over my controller. That's great. Maybe Fates. I still need to try out all of those, there's a lot of fun-looking ROM hacks. Actually, speaking of something. Fates is like a good idea, but like, I feel like at some point I'll just get really annoyed. Fates' map design makes me angry. Yeah, there's a lot of good ROM hacks, but I'm trying to... I need to figure out which one I want to do. There are a lot of good ones. Okay, you need the buffs more. I hate this map. We're gonna explain why once I get all my units in place. We're gonna cry in this map. It's just a bad map. Cut down anyone. Ah, they're gonna get that fire emblem. No, they're fucking not. Oh, yeah, she's fucking fine. As long as I don't do anything really stupid, she's good. So this map sucks because of these stupid Meyer people that are just gonna annoy the fucking bejeebers out of me. I don't even think this map's Defeat Commander. I actually do not remember what this map is. But it's just it's an annoying map. I do not have a whole lot to say about it. It will just annoy the crap out of me. But, yeah, so, yeah, Fates is definitely up there as a one I would like to do at some point, because Defeat Commander. That makes my life a little easier. Because that means I don't have to route. Route's annoying. Oh, is route bad. But yeah. Fates is up there with on the list of ones I am interested in doing. My problem with it is, much like Awakening, its maps are just they make me feel things. And not all of them are like super positive emotions. Which is weird because I think I have an overall more positive experience with Fates than a lot of people did. Like, I like Fates. Like, I think at the end of the day, I think it's I'm not calling anyone stupid for liking maps in these games, because they're how do I make this sound like I'm not just trying to be a dick? The map design just isn't interesting until you get to the third route. And so if I do Fates, it's going to be Revelations. Fuck Conquest, fuck Birthright. Both of them have problems for completely different reasons of the experience that I want. Ooh. You don't double. Suck a dick. The third route at least has some interesting map gimmicks, and even with those interesting map gimmicks, the game sometimes is just bad. The third route feels good, but at the end of the day, I think I would have just preferred the Revelations route, but longer and more polished. Like, if they had just done that, I think I would have had a fucking fantastic experience. Like, I would have had zero complaints. But as it stands, we have 3 modes, and in my opinion, none of them are that good. Luckily, they learned their lesson in 3 houses, where each of the 4 routes is a very satisfying experience. But again, you have to play all of them to get the full story. Which is just a little annoying, especially for someone who likes to complete as much content as possible. Especially since 3 Houses has the problem where, Jesus Christ, it reuses so many maps. Fates and Awakening at least has a lot of original maps. Like, every paralogue, everything is a pretty original map. Which is fucking good, I like that. Do more of that. But 3 Houses, on the other hand, I sort of hate because they reuse so many maps. It's like, why does every paralogue take place on a map I've already cleared? Like, what is going on here? I've done every route in 3 Houses. I'm currently playing my, like, 5th playthrough at 200 hours because I am insane. Edelgard's route is the weakest. It's the worst. I genuinely don't get how she became so popular when her route sucks the most. It's just not a very good route. It's also the shortest route. It's very, very short. Like, I want to actively say it's like a good 3 or 4 chapters shorter than every other route. My go-to route, if I'm just trying to beat the game to get like a Mirage ending or to see some supports that I didn't get, is Golden Deer. I don't know why. I have the easiest time beating Golden Deer. And on replay, I definitely figured out why. It's because Hilda, as a fucking Dwarven Knight, just adds to the brokenness of everyone in the Golden Deer house. Silver Snow. My favorite route is, how do I explain this? I've explained this better when I talk to some of my friends. At the end of the day, my favorite route was, Blue Lions. It was so good. Like, that was the last route I did because I thought it had the least interesting cast. And then I did it, and I'm like, holy fuck. Dimitri is the best main character because he actually has a character arc. Unlike the other 2 lords that actually don't. And Dimitri's cool. And things like his relationship with Felix are, like, explored. I replayed it recently, and one thing I still do not understand is, even if you don't do Black Eagles, Edelgard still has a weird obsession with with Byleth, and I don't get it. I just don't. Golden. I picked, my first route was Black Eagles, which I accidentally did the church route. I didn't mean to. It's just that the game didn't tell me I had to go do some certain things, so I never got to do Edelgard's route. And I did hers last because I had to look up how to do it. Golden Deer. I wish the Ashen Wolves were more than 4 people because, I did the better route. I did. At the end of the day, yes, I did do the best route, but it's also the route that has, like, the least stuff. I don't know, it feels very like it's missing something. Like, if you do the church route, it just feels like I'm missing, like, content. Probably because I am, because there really isn't, like, a main character. But it's still a good route. Yeah, after playing all of them, I'm like, alright, I get why Claude's really popular, I get Dimitri's popularity, and then I'm like, I don't quite get Edelgard's. I like Edelgard, but the other lords are better characters. Fucking Rhea is a better character. I think most people were just like, but I can marry her with female avatar. And it's like, yeah, you can do that. Or you could just... Yeah, she's a better antagonist. Or you could just, like... I don't know. Pick a better character to marry? I don't know. I feel like if I do 3 houses, we're gonna have to talk about all the story rewrite ideas that I have, which are, like, a lot of them, because the game severely needs a massive rewrite. Yeah, one's impossible to marry. I'm like trying to do Rhea's social link in my current run. It's like not going very well. Rhea at least regrets her decision. She'll sacrifice herself in one of the routes against the techno space people that just confuse me. Man, I explained that cutscene to a friend of mine. Where I'm like, yeah, I've never gotten Rhea's ass. I always, like, miss her B, and then the game's like, well, you can't, and I'm like, when the fuck was I supposed to do it? And then I'm like, well, I guess I'll go this run without marrying her. Luckily, I already knew who I was gonna marry the run I'm currently playing. Yeah, I would normally go and get all the marriages, but that is a lot of playthroughs without saves coming, and I don't really feel like going through all that. I'll probably do this current run, and then maybe I'll do one for Reyes, and then I'll probably not play it until I decide to stream it. I would like to capture card it, because I would like to gain all of my renown and shit. I have so much renown that I'm able to recruit people, like, as soon as they become available to recruit. It's fucking great. So I just have, like, this army of children. I've learned a lot of things recently about that game, like, why the fuck would you make any mage not a Gremory? I'm still trying to figure that one out. Because the Mage Knight stats are just objectively worse, and I don't know why they did it this way. I'm doing Happy's currently. That's the one I'm currently doing for Marriage. I did...
Is it over?
What did I do? I did, in order, Bernadette, Hilda, I think Annette for Blue Lions, I think I ended up liking the most. And then I did Edelgard. And that's only because I knew I would never get that cutscene again, because I was never actually going to play that route again. It's also really weak. Like, it's a very weak S. I really like Happy. She's a good character. Her and Constance are good. And, the other characters are good, too. I even like Yuri, even though I normally don't like characters like that. I'm not a huge fan of those, like, overly flirtatious... I don't like characters that are just, like, overly... Like, I do like some overly flirtatious characters. Obviously, I like Hilda and I like Dorothea. But I usually don't... I think when, like, they try to make a male character be like that, it just comes across weird. Or, like, it just feels like they're trying to, like, oh, okay, it's we're just adding in some, like, fan service, so he's gonna flirt with the dudes. Which is kind of what I got from Yuri, but then Yuri was also just, like, a great character. 10 out of 10. Good character. I'm also not a fan of characters where the game's, like, where they're built up as being really smart, and then they like, forget to actually make them smart. But they actually did that. Yuri actually shows a lot of moments of super intelligence. But they're very good characters. I wish they were better units stat-wise, because I have some words about some of these people. Happy, your speed growth is fucking abysmal. Same with Constance. That's it. That's all I have to say. Your speed growths are terrible. Oh, and the Punch Man speed growths are also fucking... His growths are normally pretty good, but I have a really bad one on my current file, and I'm, like, really sad. He's, like, level 40 sitting at 20 speed, and I'm like, how did this happen? They also really need to redo some of their, like, move pools. Like, Balthus is, like, completely pointless to continue being a wizard. Like, he's built for the War Monk class, but then, like, you actually get him there, and it's like, dude, my magic choices are, like, between two choices. I can heal or use Nosferatu, and he learns, like, no fucking dark magic moves. Yuri's got a pretty good song. And the game not having a male equivalent of the Gremory means full magic male characters might as well just fucking non-exist. Like, cool, you wanted to make this like a male Gremory? Too bad, we don't have that for you. We didn't program this. You get War Master. Nobody wants War Master. It's not a good trade-off. Magic is more broken. Damn, I don't usually use archers, but he's just wrecking shit. really wish you had a 1 range. I really do, but you're gaining like 1 level per fucking thing. Oh, you have 27 speed. That explains why I'm not worried. Also, I didn't realize, but because I don't normally use it in a lot of runs, but boy, warp in 3 houses is fucking broken. Like, hot diggity damn is it broken. Normally it's not. Normally it's just kind of okay, but holy shit is it busted as shit in that one. The last map I played, I literally just teleported the main character, like, in the middle of enemy lines, and he took out everybody. You guys really don't like me, do you, with these reinforcements? Yikes. However, they did accidentally break the map I was on because certain reinforcements are supposed to spawn when you get to a certain spot. They did. They sort of did. Because I was in the right spot. Because I got, like, ambushed because reinforcements are supposed to spawn behind you when you've done certain stuff. But since I just made him run forward, the game was like, oh, you've already done this. And I'm like, no. No, I kinda didn't. I miss crossbows. I don't know if this game has the equivalent of a 1-2 archer weapon. Oh yeah, you move. I kinda forgot about that. Too bad you won't be able to hit. Seriously, what the... You can actually do damage, but you can't hit. Don't believe so. I would... Man. I think if I could... I would love to get a crack and try to, like... mess around with all the Awakenings value... not Awakenings. Mess around with a lot of 3 houses' values. We are near endgame and Donald is still killing people with a fucking bronze sword. He's killing bosses. There's a lot I'd like to change. Everybody looking forward to 3 hopes? Because I'm not. I feel like the only one. I feel like Yeehaw. I love him. He's my favorite. Like, I genuinely, like... There isn't a run of this game where I'm not, like... using him. You're pretty excited? Huh. I think I'm just the weird one. I'm just like not... I don't really want more of it. 3 Houses' story is already too knotted up. I don't feel like I need... I don't need it to be even more confusing with, like, an alternate timeline. The mid-skip. Yeah, everyone does have new designs, which is nice. But, like, we did this game. Like, we did this, and, like, all the stuff I've read feels like we're just doing this game again. Wait. And I'm like, I don't...
I'm so sorry. Listen to me.
I'd rather just get a new entry. Or fuck it, I'd rather get DLC. Please have the Ashen Rats. If they're not the Ashen Rats, they're the Ashen Wolves. Fuck. Please have the Ashen Wolves. I might buy it if there's like a playable Yuri. If Yuri is playable, then fuck yes.
No.
Oh shit, did we miss the cutscene where it's revealed Clayton's dad is the weird evil man?
Come on. I'm so...
I'll play if there's playable Yuri. That's what I'll put down. I'll stream it. I'll stream it just so I can play as just for playable insanity. Pray to us both. Playable Yuri. Playable Ashen boys. Let's go.
Oh.
Yes.
God, like, the one thing I will not stream
Oh.
me to get the rats. I want the rats. I want the rats. Dude, I fucking love it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, she's going to kill me. I'm the one that killed Crom in the future. What a twist. I hate to break it to you, but this is how the game started. No, like, seriously, this is literally how the game started. How the fuck is this like a twist?
I challenge my fate.
God, this game fucking sucks. This game's story is really bad. Like, people give Fate's story shit, but like, no. Yes, except... Wait, fuck no. I'm not accepting this shit. I also don't love Crom. I'm not just having you kill me. I have honor.
Wait.
I have honor. I have honor. I have honor. Yeah, we'll find a way to solve this future bullshit. So, one of the reasons that Awakening's story sucks is that there's 3 different timelines. Now, you might be saying, wait a minute, there's only one. No, there are 3. So we have the game's timeline. We have the timeline that Lucina and the kids go to. And then there's Morgan's timeline, which is implied to be a completely different timeline.
Father.
Like, what is this horse shit? We're friends.
All right.
Also, Crom, I don't love you. I just don't want to be killed by Lucina.
I'm so sorry.
I'd rather be killed by a cooler party member. Cool. This game is still going. That's because I don't like Lucina as a character. You are not stupid. I don't mean to think people are stupid for liking this story. It's just I personally have issues with its pacing. Fuck yes, I'm taking the leather sword. Like, in my opinion, the big problem Fire Emblem currently has with its story is they are too complicated for their own good. Like, this is probably the most tame we get in terms of, like, the story's pretty basic. It just has a lot of things I don't understand. Like, Walhart being, like, literally a filler villain. But there's some good stuff. I do like how the Pledgians do sort of have a reason for war. Like, they attempted to give them depth, they just didn't give enough time to breathe. I like the Khans, they're cool characters. Henry's introduction is one of my favorites.
I don't know.
The kid characters, despite the fact the timeline thing is ridiculous, are actually weaved into the narrative pretty well. They actually make sense.
Oh, Mother.
She remembered something. Like, there's moments I like and enjoy.
Right.
But honestly, this is just the start of them trying to be smarter than previous Fire Emblem games and really failing to make, like, what I would like to call a good Fire Emblem story. Like, there's so... Like, Walhart is like a 6-chapter filler villain, and it's like, why? Previous games have done that as well, don't get me wrong. Like, Oliver feels like a filler villain back in Path of Radiance, but he's not. Okay, he kind of is, but, like, you have to play the second game to figure that out. I don't know. Honestly, like, I'm super down on the story just because, like, I've just played the better ones, and they tell their story a lot better. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, we're doomed.
What?
It's just weird. This one I feel like tried to do like the whole let's just make characters that are like similar to previous guys, and then they sort of just forgot to make it interesting. Oh no, it's this map. Who the fuck are like these named people? Give me a second. Oh, they're just dreadlords. Yeah, I wish I could actually recruit you this session, but I don't know how to get the street pass to work. So, sadly, we won't be doing that. It really is sad. I do like... Her social links are odd. Not in, like, a good way. They're just, like, weird. But, like... I don't know. I think Awakening's story just tries to do too much and just doesn't really... Like, it's a decently length game, but, like, I feel like it doesn't use its length as effectively as previous games have. I'm gonna kick his ass. We must reclaim my power. What power do I fucking have? I don't know.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna kill everybody. I don't have to warm up the rest of my sandwich.
What?
Well,
How were they preordained?
why, yes.
You guys suck.
Really now.
What the fuck is going on? We're going to bring a dragon back, guys. Isn't that cool?
Think. Really? Now then.
And if we just let Walhart run rampant, we probably could have stopped this.
Don't bother.
Dude, she has like 12 warriors who have ultimate weapons. Too bad I have a kid who's fucking broken as shit. Oh, damn, she can't actually attack. Oh, wait, no, I can just do this. How do you like your Brave Lance when you're dead, you rat bastard? Man, they should have been called the Ashen Rats. That would have been so funny. Rats. We're the rats. This map is odd because these people are supposed to be like, they're strong warriors, and I'm like, who the fuck are half these characters? Oh, that's right, they didn't properly introduce them. So now we're just in Confusing Island. Here I come to save the day. I literally don't know what I'm going to do. Seriously, I have too many level 20s. That's like such a weird complaint. It's like, I have too many level 20s. Of course it has to. Of course! Yeah. Bold of you to assume you could hit me, and you didn't just instantly die. Thanks for that bow I might give to my kid. I had like half of my sandwich. It's like cold now. Good thing I can heat it up. Dude, Morgan's gonna be level 20 soon. Plus 5 speed, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're gonna miss both of those. Yeah, I kinda figured that out. Why do you have so much health? You're an assassin. Can't wait to get my final. The weirdest thing is, like, I've said all this shit about this game, and then we get to, like, my final thoughts. I'm gonna be way more positive on this game. Like, it's probably the one where my views are probably seem the most conflicting. They kind of are. Oh, dude, Gunyear, you still missed, you fucking piece of shit. Crit. Shit. I didn't need experience for her. Strength plus 5. What the hell? Oh, arc thunder must have broke. Yep. Here I come to save the day. I should have used something stronger, I said. But the storyline just feels weirdly based. I wish it was either just Grima was the main villain, or it would just switch to Valhart, or... I don't know, I feel like they spread themselves too thin on the story. There are too many main villains. Which feels like a weird complaint, but it's a complaint I definitely levy against this game, where I feel like they tried to do too much. Kinda surprised that didn't hit. But now I have the legendary axe that nobody can use because I didn't make anyone use axes. I didn't bring an axe wielder. So let's fight defense? Holy shit. Yeah, no surprise there. No, not Bovis. Wait, who the fuck? His name is Bovis. They call him Bovis. Bovis. Okay, he's dead. I like how the non-legendary weapons have been hitting more than the legendary weapons have. They call him Bovis. Bovis. I forgot they don't have Cantor. Why don't they have Cantor? Oh, dude, this guy's gonna attack. Oh, yep. If you're wondering why I'm not using the Noble Rapier, it's because it's just the Rapier, but slightly better. It's literally it. They call him... Doesn't have two... No, it does not. They call him... Clifford. Why the fucking they call him Flipper? Flipper. Faster than light. I don't know why the fuck I have that in my head now. No wonder nobody watches these streams. Hey, you wanna watch the guy who's singing the fucking Flipper theme while he plays Fire Emblem? No? Not understandable. No one wanna watch that either. Oh, this dude has the legendary Balmorog. Fuck. Oh, dude, I didn't double. The legendary Balmorog. I'll take that shit. Hand it over. Oh, dead. Cool. What do you mean a timeless weapon? What the fuck does that even mean? Probably gonna be really loopy because work sucked today. Yeah, that's not gonna hit my mi amigo, mi compadre. Other words. Oh, other words. What are other words? I'm gonna like pass out. I'm just gonna like fall asleep on stream. Did you imagine that? Just like you just hear. It has gone on for too long. 20 seconds. Too long. It's a dumb bit. It's a bad bit. Still gonna do it. Clifford, who is faster than lightning. Yes, I can make the child kill. Fuck. Oh god, fuck. For some reason that made me yawn pretending to be asleep. The shittiest gag that I've ever done. Wait, no. No, I've done worse gags on stream. Hey, you wanna be fucking bodied? Cause I have Valve Flame. Shit. And she dead. Too bad you dead. Actually, if I had Street Pass, I actually could meet you again. Not going to, because, that would suck. She escaped. That's because we have to fight her in another chapter, because this game does not have many bosses for some reason. Seriously, there's like 4 villains, and you fight them. Oh shit, it's this chapter. They are still spawning, like, points to grind, and it's like, nah. I'll definitely be fine. I will take that brave axe, though, even though I don't have anyone who's using axes, because I guess I'm just fucking stupid or some shit. No, Goddess Icon is not worth it. God, in some runs I sell Goddess Icons because they're fucking, like, I'm just like, man, that's just money. Luck is garbage. Garbo stat. Oh my god, I think I'm actually gonna finish the game. I think there's only like 4 more chapters left. Or 18 billion. There's at least 5. Dude, we gotta... No, wait, fuck, there might actually be like only a few. How? How the fuck are we this far? Well... Oh, dude, they're having an argument. I don't care.
Right. Yeah.
We're at the dragon's table. It's an actual table they installed for the dragon. That's an altar, my dude. So, you've come back to the tutorial area, huh? I will show you the true meaning of the word smart. Yeah, that is not how I think this guy would sound. I can't even do a Jafar impression. That's right, my child. I'll use your power to use the magic powers to summon the dragon. And when the dragon is revealed, then I will watch the world burn. That's right, my child. You are the dragon. And soon you'll become the dragon. With these dragon balls.
Fools.
That's right. Anyone has watched the Team 4-Star Bridge series? I'm sounding like I'm doing a really shitty Mr. Popo impression. That's right, maggot. Listen up. I'm about to make sure that you become acquainted with the dirt. As you're gonna turn into a giant dragon.
Come on.
I'm high as fuck right now, Crom. That's right. Do weed and drugs.
Alright.
Remember, kids, Clayton's fucking high at all times.
We can do it.
And if you're asking whether or not it's the avatar or the dude behind the screen, it's both. It's always both. Oh, I can actually bring Tiki. Weirdly, that will not help. I'm probably gonna bring your fuck. Hey, hey, Lucina, do you want to actually do something? Oh, wait, fuck. I just realized how fucked up I am. I might actually just not have you and just have these two be paired the whole time. And then I can do some shit. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. Okay, I can do you two. I can do Tiki and Tharja. And one more. I don't fucking know who's left. Who am I gonna bring? It's gonna be probably Sumera instead. Yes, I don't fucking know. Now let me bring too many units. Welcome to the party. It's also not Tiki, it's Naui that I need to bring. Because Naui and Tharja, for some reason, have a support chain, don't they? Yeah. I don't get it. Oh, dude, this dude's gonna get bodied with his 13 speed. What the fuck, my fucking dude, the legend himself, with 13 fucking speed. Motherfucker thinking he's some kind of final boss. What the fuck was I doing? Probably going insane. Help, my brain hurt. Oh, dude, Clayton, we're never gonna be able to defeat this.
Final battle.
This isn't the final battle. We still have to do like 8 other things. Seriously, we still have to go to the Rainbow Temple in like the worst fucking map in the world. Why do you give so many good buffs? Oh, I only gave her 1 Dragon Stone. Apparently I'm not smart. Meanwhile, I do think it's kind of funny that this fucking end-level mage can do 1 fucking damage, with a maximum of 3 damage. So that really just proves that, now he's a little broken. She actually kind of is. Dragon Stones give 1-2 movement. She has, like, no real weaknesses. She's just a little busted. She's a fun character. It's very weird because I think she's a very unpopular character. Then you died. And then you died. This map's kind of cool, but it's kind of one of those maps that I think they thought of like, oh, what if we do this dividing gimmick? And then it's like, eh. And that steel sword broke. Fuck. Guys, I'm 100% sane. Does anyone believe that? No, of course they fucking don't. Local man goes fucking insane. Why do you also have Ignis? Damn, you almost got a fucking... Oh, cool, Archfire. Oh. Oh. I think my units are just too broken. I'm playing this game on autopilot again. I was literally thinking, like, oh, did I, like, forget to move my units up top? Nah, I never do. Rickon, really showing that shitty defense you have. Funkette. Using that armor slayer I forgot that you had. Why do you have 41 speed? I'm curious. Why do you have 41 speed? Aw, dude, you're fucking toast. You're toast manotes. Yeah, that was expected. Maybe even this was meant to be. Oh, look, it's a cutscene. We saw this one, though. But we saw this one. This is how our game started. Damn you both. It's over. It's over. No, it's not. We have 3 more maps.
You alright?
It's
the
the
end of him.
3-map insanity.
Thanks to you, we carried the day. We can rest easy now.
At long last, we saved the day. Yeah, Crom's dead. Well, sorry guys, game's over. I'm gonna go grab my soda drink and, mostly so we can let this cutscene play out, and I also need a soda drink.
This is not.
Seriously. Soda pop is, good.
Promise me. You'll
Whoops,
escape
we
from
killed
this
Crom
place.
again. Ah. I only have 1 soda drink left. Shit, that means I have to go shopping. Man, who the fuck wants to go shopping? Nobody. Dude, guys, Crom's dead. Like, for real this time. Could you imagine if Crom was actually dead?
Father!
No. Not again. Whoops, we killed Crom. My magic knows no bounds. Crichton is powerless to resist me. Maybe I should, like, actually pay attention. To hell it was. Oh, no. It's Basilico. He's back, baby.
Don't you put any stock in this destiny hogwash.
How the fuck are you alive? I'm pretty sure I watched you die.
Alright.
It's a couple of hits. Good thing he ran. Cool.
Right.
Cool. Turns out he was alive. Man, I can't believe Basilico is secretly alive, but I didn't telegraph that like 20 minutes ago. Can anyone even hear this when I'm opening my soda?
Oh, great.
Ah, the sun. Wait, what do you mean that's not? Hold on. Basilico dying was, like, important to this shit? To all the hells. All of the hells. Get rused, bitch! Oh, fuck yeah. He only hit my left kidney, not my heart. I'm still alive.
Listen,
Turns out you can't beat the rusing master.
anything.
The ruse cruise has come, my friend. it's those two. I probably won't use them because they're not the greatest units. They're alright. Are your stats better? No, your stats still suck, but, you know. Excuse me. Oh, cool. A raking box. Guess what I didn't want? Ah! Switch. Switch out. Switch out, please. Switch out. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's murder time. Woo! Nor, I actually might accidentally evolve you, even though that was never my plan or intention. Like, what is the point of this? Do a flip! Oh wait, they don't do flips in this one. Okay, get on this pillar because it turned out you sucked the whole time. Probably gonna use the steel sword. Die. 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 Unlimited power. Oh shit. That's a kill. I'm like so excited when like basic shit happens in this game now. Too bad, Grimleaf. Turns out you can't beat this actual child. Electric shit. What the hell are you idiots doing? Why are you guys spaced out so much? That altar gives you no buffs. Why the fuck did it give you no buffs? Why can't I speed up during this shit? Well, that's cool. Do you think they're actually gonna get, like, their next rank? I actually don't think they are. Ugh. Oh wow, you actually got your crit. Apparently 40% to Nora is just 100%. Also, yeah, you're hitting 20. That's not a joke anymore. I definitely am gonna get you as a... I have zero clue what I'm gonna turn you into. What are the options? I don't know, I don't evolve my archers in this game. Dead. High level 20 reckon. It's murder time. This map has, like, nothing to talk about. We've already, like, passed its major gimmick, which is, like, the army separation. And now the rest of the map is just, hey, this is a big open room. And I'm like, not again. How many times are you gonna use soul? Oh, dude, he's not dead. How the fuck are you not dead, you piece of shit? I'm surprised Basilico didn't get a fucking edge in. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh, I guess there are spears in this game. How did I forget that? Also, that's like a last stream thing. Where I was like, I didn't remember if there were spears in this game.
Fucking course there are. Oh, dude, even more infidels are gonna be smited? Oh, wait, I'm the infidels. Shit. Fucking murder everything. Does Basilico even have, like, a 1-2 weapon, or does he just have his axe? Oh, you have a bow. What the hell is your item? Silver axe hammer? Basilico, why do you have such good shit? We'll just do this. Hopefully this solves all of my problems. It won't. It never does. Donald, how are you not level 20? Like, that is the biggest mystery of this stream. Like, I use him too much. I am the most violent. The most moves. Yeah, I don't need an elixir. I can just use a Valkyrie. Miss. Okay, no, you gotta stop stealing all the kills. Stop doing crits! That man is dead! That man is dead. Please stop, he's already dead. Death and death. I kind of hope this stream somehow repeats this weird running gag I've had when I've streamed Fire Emblem where the finales bring in like a bunch of random people. I was kind of hoping that would just like continue to be a fucking trend because I always laugh when I get people who are like, ah, dude, final chapter. Hell yeah. One of my favorites, one of my favorites was I was literally on the final map and somebody was like, hey, how's the game going? And I'm like, well, not great. Hey, level 16. Stall, you are weird. Murder. Should I have... I think maybe I'll have Noir kill the boss so I can get her to 20. And that way I can, like, be super cool. I was gonna ask where that plus 10 avoid came from, but I just remember she's right next to Donald. Which means, yeah, she'll gain a little bit of, hearts with him. Use the sword. Sword! I swear to God, I think I should just, like, count how many times I've seen Soul in this fucking game. Oh, I can just cheese you with a goddamn longbow. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh. Dead. Dead. The fucker's dead. Got owned by a bunch of children. It's all wrong. Too bad you got killed by the Kid Squad. Kid Squad, assemble. Oh, cool. That means Nara is also gonna be a level 1. Except she's already whipping so much ass, so it's like, what the fuck? No, this isn't how it's supposed to be. Well, you see, I don't want to turn into a giant evil dragon. I will turn into a giant normal dragon. That sounds pretty cool. We alter destiny. Yeah, no you didn't. Turns out I'm evil Clayton. Yeah.
Yes.
That's evil Clayton. Huh? Oh, that's right. So this is evil Clayton from the evil timeline where he won.
What?
It's so stupid. Like, what is this? What is this weird plot point? Yeah, no, it turns out there's 2 timelines and there's 3 and Oh, and he also made my memory go away. So I had to step in and make sure everyone was dead. Oh, time to go resurrect the giant dragon. I hope you guys don't find a way to kill it. Cool. Bye. This sucks. Man, maybe I should have just become the Dark Dragon and used its dark powers to not murder. Wait a minute. Could I have done that? The dragon has returned. Or has it? Oh wait, nope, the dragon's back, guys. Guys, help. Guys, help, the dragon's back.
Now what?
Guys, the dragon's back. Guys, how do I beat the dragon? Guys. Wait, electric magic. That is a cool looking dragon. I'm not gonna lie. That is a cool looking dragon. That is a fucking cool ass looking dragon. Dude, he's among us now. Alright, I'm officially done. This fucking stream sucks.
Still.
If only Naga was here. If only we had the Fire Emblem.
Hey.
What the fuck? He stole it again? You old dastard. Can I, like, hold on. Can my epitaph be old dastard? Can that be like my VTubing epitaph? I'm the old dastard. And if anyone asks what that means, I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm just what it... Yep, we have to do the Rainbow Sage shit. Oh, God. 3 more chapters? Oh, don't mind if I do. How do I unlock their A? Or their C? What is going on? Cannot read through the shell that cloaks your mind. My mind! I need toenail clippings. For murder.
Whoa.
Well, we're married. So, I wanted... Oh yeah, your mom and dad, who are definitely dead. Super dead. Oh hey, I think they got their final one. What's going on out there?
Right. Well,
Gotta pick up a couple things.
huh?
Need some coffee, Cheetos, chicken.
What? Yes.
Someone running around outside my apartment? What the hell's going on? We're gonna build new memories. Aw, it's adorable. People we couldn't save.
What?
Mom, Dad, Uncle Joe, Carl, King Winslow, DJ Jazzy Jeff, the true heroes of the apocalypse.
Well. Blood and thunder.
We are kin, fool. Two souls connected by birth and blood. Damn, that is a cool way to say your siblings. I'm gonna say that the next time I talk to my sibling. We are kin, fool. Two souls connected by birth and blood. Actually, if I do that, they might punch me in the face, so I'm definitely not gonna do that.
Let's go. Huh? Well,
You old dastard. I'm gonna put that on my Twitter bio. You know, because it's gonna be even more confusing. My Twitter bio makes no sense. I had a friend find it, and they were like, "Can you please explain your bio?" And I'm like, "Okay, but we have to watch a movie first." And then they were like, "How about no?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fair."
Alright.
Man, they're just gonna fuck with each other. It's very weird these two don't have, like, an S rank, but I definitely understand why.
no.
You get them a little too late for them to have unlockable paralogs. Normal Fire Emblem games actually don't. I mean, there are, like, some late game paralogs, like, Battle Preparations is pretty late, but Battle Preparation serves a purpose. You're not actually gonna get, like, the ability to do it. It's also like the last place you can oh, no, wait, it's not. It's not. I was gonna say it's the last place you can recruit units in that game, but it's not. Alright, Noir, please have an evolution that evolves me to use a one weapon. That is all I'm asking. Bow Knights let me use swords. Ooh, her decently high her decent magic, or at least okay magic. Yeah, it's gonna be Bow Knight. Cool. I very rarely actually get her to evolve. Seriously, normally she's benched. The only reason she isn't this run is because I decided to pair her with Morgan. Alright, get rid of your goddamn, like, most of your bows. Ugh. Alright, take it back. Keep one steel bow. Do 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 do. Alright, let's buy some of those Dragonstone pluses.
Only the finest.
I have so much money. How did I get this rich? Oh, right. I explained that in a previous stream. I am still fucking rich as shit. It's over. It's over. We still have like 8 more. Why am I using... Okay, I'm using the ladle just as a joke at this point. You picked it up, you're using it in battle. Should I just, like, make her a sage or something? Like, just screw it. Yeah, let's see what happens. Ooh! None with axes? No, it's gotta be a sage. Wow, 16 speed, you kinda suck. The problem is, Rickon. Honestly, we're too late in this game. -1 res, excuse me? What the fuck was that? I have a speed wing for you, right? Thank the gods. Yeah, just take some stat boosters and then we're just gonna hope for the best. Yeah, take some of that. Mostly because you are still gonna suck. I'm sorry, you're just gonna be a bad unit. Yeah, take another one of those. Get you to 43. At least maybe you can survive some hits. And then take some... Just because, like, I don't need Rickon to gain any more levels. Like, he's good now. But the problem is, like, now I have Lisa. Okay. We're actually getting pretty close to the end, weirdly enough. Give me some of this shit. Huh? What? What's going on? Oh, hi people! Sandy AJ, hi, welcome. Thank you for the raid. I was just saying... I was just joking earlier that people show up on my last stream of these games. How's it going? Okay, so literally like 30 minutes ago, I was making a joke because every time I do a Final Fire Emblem stream of a game, people show up, and I was joking, and then you made my joke come true. Thank you. You are my hero of the day. Oh, you finished 3 houses. What route did you do? But thank you for having this running joke that keeps happening. You've kept it alive. Which means I bet I owe you something, because that's a miracle right there. Well, welcome, people. I am Clayton Rousdower. Or just Rousdower. We're finishing Fire Emblem Awakening tonight. If you don't know the plot of Fire Emblem Awakening, I'm sorry, but this is the end. I too apologize. You came at an inopportune time. Golden Deer. Ooh, that's a good run. I like the Golden Deer route. I'm still debating if I want to play 3 houses on stream because I have, according to my Switch, 200 hours in it. Well, I hope you had a fun time. But 3 houses is pretty good. I have some stuff I want to say about 3 houses, but I'll save that in case I want to stream it. Because apparently me being bitter about Fire Emblem games is just what I am now, even though I actually love this entire franchise too much. So much. But yeah, welcome. Thank you for coming. So... wish you could stream it. I'm actually using an emulator. I'm using Citra, which is how I'm able to stream it, because I do actually own I own all of them physically. And I actually do have my 3DS. It's actually, like, on the other side of my bedroom. But I don't actually have a capture card for it. Which sucks, because that means I can't do all the Street Pass maps. Which means I'll just have to miss that content. Grandmaster, you might, Clayton, you might actually just be on its own. I might not have you with anybody. Awakening's it's the intro with one. Yeah, Awakening's got some problems with Citra. I get frame rate problems. For some reason, they've sort of evened out, and there's one map that doesn't have a floor. And I don't know how to fix that. Here's the weird thing. Alright, before we start the chapter, I want to get into this, because I have to mention this every stream. Awakening has problems on Citra. Fates, on the other hand, runs butter smooth. Fates has 0 problems running. And I don't get it. Oh, why am I doing that? The map hasn't started yet. I still have to get everybody in place. Actually, let me check supports real quick. Hold on. Well, I actually don't need you. I think I'll keep you, Nowie, just to have another unit. Yeah. If anyone has not actually played this game and wants to... Why do you have a +5 in strength? Where are you getting that from? Was that Sword Fair? Yes, okay. Yeah, I have some... Citra runs pretty well. It's just, I don't know what it is about Awakening. It's got some hiccups and bugs that I don't know how to circumvent. I feel bad for people who don't use emulators, but Citra's actually pretty good on that front. It's gonna turn into an emulator lecture at some point. I love Citra. It's so nice. I mentioned this on a previous stream, but I did not know how much I liked playing these games with a controller until I started doing it. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful. Like, having a nice controller is just so nice. Morgan! No, Citra's about the best you get for 3DS. I'd also argue it's not so much the emulator, it's the ROMs that exist for Awakening, I think are the issue. I think it's the ROM itself, because I've had issues with other stuff, and then, because I used to do a lot of PlayStation emulation, and I used to think it was the emulator, but it's not. It's the ROMs themselves have something. Also, this version of Awakening has run a bit better, so it might... You know, I'm about to take back my own words, because this version of Awakening has run a bit better for me. And I think it might have to do with, there's so much Nintendo needs to do. But that would be really nice. I would love inexpensive capture cards, or, I still gotta get a capture card. Another reason I wouldn't want to play it on my 3DS is my 3DS's A button has been giving me issues, because I was testing it out. But, yeah, but for some reason, they won't allow you to play it on Switch. I don't understand. I would kill for some kind of Fire Emblem Master Collection to be added to Switch. That sounds dope as shit in my opinion. Your speed is 20. Its speed is 21. We'll see what happens. You'll probably be fine. Okay, so this map. I don't want to feel salty. I don't want to immediately come off salty. Yeah. Ooh. Play it from my 3DS via a mounted phone camera. Yeah, but you wouldn't want that. It's the whole thing about being a VTuber. We don't show who we are. We're a mysterious people. I wish I actually had a cool 3D model. I just have my PNG, which I actually really like. When I first started streaming with it, I thought, that's gonna be really distracting. And it's like, no, not really. Nor, I never really bring you. And I'm actually surprised you just got hit there. The screen wasn't reflective. Yeah, see, like, that's another thing that always weirds me out about the 3DS, is, like, its screen is so rough. Like, who designed this? The 3DS is truly, like, a revolutionary system. I don't want to talk too bad about it, because, like, there is so much I love about it. It's, like, such a good handheld. But there's a lot of stuff I look back at it now, and I'm like, why did they do it this way? Oh lord, is she going to die? Nope. So, yeah, I now have to be a little salty. This map has way too many trees, and the map is just really annoying to get through. Yeah, that's just what happens. Fun fact, having a lot of trees on your map doesn't equal a good map. Three Houses came up, so I don't feel too bad bringing this up, but Three Houses has this problem where a lot of its maps, they just go, well, we put a lot of trees on it, so it's gotta be a good map. And it's like, not really. You did make a map that's interesting. Like, I'm intrigued about why you made the map this way, and the map definitely has, like, something to it. Ha. But, yeah. I'm trying to remember the name of the map itself, but there's a map, okay, it's it's the three-way fight you do twice in three houses. It's that map. It's a good map. I like it. It's one of the more, in my opinion, strategic maps they created. But it also has this issue where they just put way too many trees and your movement is complete garbage. So the map just takes twice as long as it should. I single three houses out because it's a map I actually remember that being a problem. Every Fire Emblem game has a map that has movement issues. You think I'm being biased? I'll just tell one from the Tellius games. Daybreak Part 3. That map has movement issues. Actually, Daybreak itself has a lot of those maps, sadly. Jesus Christ, it does. Just to prove I'm not biased. I talk a lot of crap about the post-Awakening games, but I actually do like them. I think the one I have... The Three Houses is still the best post-Awakening game, but I have a weird... the more I play of the Third Route of Fates, the more I've come to enjoy it. And I feel like I'm just the weird one. Like, I think I'm just, like, the weird person that still goes back to Fates and is like, you know what? This wasn't a completely god-awful experience. Echoes is a different story. I don't really like Echoes. I feel like I'm in the minority there, too. I feel like a lot of people really liked Echoes. I could be wrong. I genuinely could be. Yeah, there's no point in you still having fun at this point in the game. You are not super broken. Yeah, just keep dodging everything. Yeah. So, haven't started Fates, so I don't know which one. Awakening was the first. Sacred Stones was your first entry point? That's a good entry point. I love Sacred Stones. I already streamed it, and it was a fantastic experience. I had such a fun time. Like, revisiting it, I had so much fun. My first one was... I've told this on stream before, but I think my origin story to this franchise is really funny. So I was at a Target, and I really, really, really wanted Battalion Wars for the GameCube. Like, I really wanted to play Battalion Wars. And Target was having, like, a 2-for-1 sale, it was, like, 2 for $30 sale on GameCube games. And I was like, Dad, I really want, this game. And he was like, well, go pick another one out. And one of the games that was in this, like, sale was Path of Radiance. And I was like, oh, this one has swords. That one seems cool. And then my first run was a freaking disaster. Like, holy crap, is it bad. I got 3/4 of the way through the game with 2 units. My brother tried to beat that file because we saved it for like 3 years for some reason. He just would not delete it, even though I kept telling him to delete it. That file might still be on that memory card. But... that was my introduction, and then me and my brother learned how to play, and we really got into it. And then we later found the GBA games for like pennies on the dollar. They were like $2 to $3 at like pre-played places, and we were just like, oh cool, these are also Fire Emblem games. And so we slowly started our collection. I recently. This shows you how dedicated I am to this franchise. I recently bought, case and all, the Japanese version of the very first Fire Emblem game. I went to a convention like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they had it. It was like $60, and I'm like, I definitely need this. I can't play it, but I need this. I'm so happy I owe it. Like it's still in its packaging. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy they had it. Like, it just adds to my collection. I love Fire Emblem. Like, this is my, like, 50th stream or something. Like, if it isn't obvious till now, like, this is a franchise I absolutely love. Part of the 3DS Ambassador program shortly after I began getting hooked on Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced games. Huh. Is it interesting? It's more interesting than mine. It's just really funny. I forgot about the 3DS Ambassador stuff. Man, I loved the 3DS. I love the Switch, don't get me wrong. I think the Switch is awesome, but I sort of wish they gave me another they gave another crack at a handheld system. Final Fantasy Advance. I don't think I've actually played those. There's a lot I haven't played. JRPGs are fun though. I always have a blast with them. I played a ton of them back in the day. I'm gonna have to try that out, because I'm always looking for new games to play. I recently started, what did I recently start after 6,000 years of trying to get a PS1 emulator to work? Oh, I started playing Suikoden very recently. I don't really know how I feel about the game quite yet. It's pretty basic. Great intro. Maybe I'll check that out. I'll add it to, like, the pile. Maybe I'll stream it, I don't know. I stream odd games, though. Actually, that would fit. I seem to play a lot of games. Yeah, I have a weird collection of games that I've streamed. We went, me and chat went over that, where we're just like, we were talking about all the weird stuff I streamed. We came to the conclusion, I stream games that nobody but 3 people want to watch. And I'm like, that's my niche. That's my niche here on Twitch. Which I'm fine with. I will stream anything that sounds entertaining. So I'm streaming .hack. Okay, I lie. I only stream games I get addicted to. That are games I think I'll have a good first impression of. Because there are some games I play where I go in with, like, completely blind. But I will add Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Or the original. I don't know where I'll start. I'll figure it out. I'll add that to the pile. Like, so, whenever someone asks me, like, what I play, like, oh, what kind of video games do you like? This is a little off topic, but I think it's an interesting discussion. When people ask me, like, what kind of stuff I enjoy, in video games, it's so weird. Dude, Shadow of Mordor is really good. I need to get back into it. I played, like, a couple. I got it for $3. It was on sale for $3. And a friend of mine was like, you will get more than $3 worth of entertainment out of this. And I'm like, I definitely believe you. And, like, its story isn't the best, but, like, the Nemesis system is so good. Like, they took one thing that should be a really minor mechanic and just turned it into this fucking amazing piece of work. I have both of them. I really need to play more of them. I'll probably start over because it's been so long. Also got a good combat system. I like combat systems that have a good ebb and flow to them, which is why I own a lot of, I think they're called character action games now. That's right. Giving away about a dozen copies of that game. It goes on sale a lot. Like, whenever there's a big sale, I swear it goes on sale for, like, a couple of bucks. Like, I think it was free once. I actually do think they were giving it away for free. And I love that. I love when Steam sometimes gives free games. This is Route. Fuck, it's Route. I thought it was Defeat Commander. supposed to be a Batman game? Huh? I thought it was just supposed to be I thought it was just supposed to be a Lord of the Rings game. I didn't know it originally started out as a Batman game. Because they already had those successful Arkham games. Like, you'd think... Yeah. Well, I did not know that. They made 2 of those, too. I always think they're one game. When anyone mentions Shadow of Mordor, I'm always like, oh, you mean that game? And they're like, no, there's 2 games. And I'm like, oh, yeah, there's 2 of them. I even own both. How the fuck do I not, like, know this stuff? That's another thing I like about streaming, is it's forced me to go through my Steam library and, like, find games I've never played and be like, hey, you can actually stream this now. And it's like, oh yeah, I can. Why don't I do that? It's forced me to play Pathologic 2 and get really depressed. I gotta get back into that game. You have an Armor Slayer. That makes sense, though. That combat system does remind me a bit of the Arkham games. I gotta say, I did not know that origin. I'm kind of glad about the Lord of the Rings stuff. Lord of the Rings has a weird hit and miss record when it comes to good video games. So it's good to have cool stuff from a franchise I love. I love Lord of the Rings. If I could pick... Okay, I was gonna say if I can pick a movie franchise to do like a watch stream with, it'd be Lord of the Rings. It probably wouldn't be. Lord of the Rings would be up there. I have seen the originals in theater. I saw the originals when they first came out on DVD. I've seen the extendeds. I've seen like the super extendeds. Too much. I owned the Hobbit game on the GameCube that I hated. I owned a bunch of Mega Block sets of it. Oh, but those were so cool. Alright. Off-topic discussion. Did it? Huh, I heard the second game is a little better in I don't know, I haven't played the second one. I played the first one and I really liked it. And then I just never got around to the second one. Alright, I want to do a tangent now, because now we're talking about Lord of the Rings. I just remembered something. So, Lord of the Rings before, like, there's Lego Lord of the Rings now, but before then they had, like, this deal with Mega Bloks. So, I think it was Mega Bloks, or maybe it was, like, another party. So, my parents bought me one of them. Ugh, loot box. Oh, I did hear about the loot boxes. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't really play games with loot boxes. That might actually be one of the few that I have. That's a loot box game. We have 2 maps left, I think. So yeah, so they had this like Mega Block set, and my parents bought it, and we put together, I think it was the Mordor, the Mines of Moria set we had. And we were confused. We were like, okay, why do the figures have these bases, and why does the board need batteries? Like this big board. Yeah, they do that. I think they removed loot boxes from another game, but it's like, ugh. Please don't do loot boxes. Cool.
Listen.
Now we have to kill Grima. But they had this board. I just want to praise this fucking thing. Star Wars Battlefront 2, that was the one. I didn't buy that version because I owned the original. I own the original on fucking Steam, and people still play it. Yeah, but that game sucked for different reasons too. But
I'm so sorry.
yeah, so what they had is they had movie clips that if you put certain units in these slots on this map, you would get audio from the movies, and it was really cool. We lost all of the pieces from it except the big baseboard, and me and my brother used it to build, like, Lego forts. That's right, Overwatch has a ton of loot boxes. I forgot.
What?
Okay, here's the thing about loot boxes and, like, buying stuff. I don't mind a system like that if it's a free-to-play game.
Insolence.
Like, League of Legends has a ton of stuff, has a ton of paid content you can get. But it's a free game, so I don't have to pay for it. I want to do just telling that story, I want to do like a Lego building stream, but I just realized like, oh, I'd have to show myself on camera. So I have so many Legos. Legos are cool, people. When that Lego Star Wars game, that new one that just came out, gets a little cheaper, I am definitely streaming that. You know, once the hype has completely died down and no one cares about it. Because, Yeah, like the option to get... Yeah, I think it's the random nature that I don't like about loot boxes. But like in League, not only is the game free, but like, I also know what I'm buying. I mean, you can buy random stuff. Like, me and my friend used to pull random stuff on League sometimes when we'd like, because you could only purchase so much of certain currency. So what we would do is we'd like buy what we wanted during a sale, and then we'd have leftover stuff, and we'd send each other random skins. I think TF2 has loot boxes, but I don't think you can pay for them. I think you have to trade for them. There's a whole underground economy. I don't want to get into TF2's black market. We'd be here all day. I also don't plan on streaming TF2, even though I really enjoy TF2. Ugh. It's the gacha mechanics, my dude. The gacha mechanics. That's why I don't play gacha games anymore. Even though apparently I should have been playing Fire Emblem Heroes the whole time, apparently there's entirely unique storylines. And some of my favorite characters have alternate costumes that look really cool.
I see.
Indeed.
So I don't play games like that.
Correct.
So Naga, you look a little different in every appearance. You haven't given Blizzard money since. Ah, Blizzard.
Yeah.
You know, Blizzard, you almost had some of my money. You almost did.
Perhaps.
When you were like, hey, we're remastering Warcraft 3, I was like, I might give you some money, since getting Warcraft 3 to run on modern computers is akin to praying to the Elder Gods for a fucking favor. And it turns out it's impossible.
Crom,
Whoops. Lore stuff's happening.
listen to me.
No, I will sacrifice myself for the greater good. You know, I just realized my character married Tharja. That's probably not for the best. That kid is fucked. Please stop with this, like, I can bring Naui. I don't want to. Hey, remember that character we killed? Yeah, she's back. Actually, get her spell. They want $20 for 3 SNES and at Game XP. What the heck? Man, yeah, Blizzard was like, hey, we're gonna make this game. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And then they made it look bad, and then they made it terrible. Why did you do that to my boys? Warcraft 3 is genuinely one of my favorite RTSs. Why did you do this? Why do you hate me? Only wanted rock and roll racing XP. Dude, I want to play some racing games. I kind of miss using Battle.net. Battle.net was weirdly good. So, see, that's the weirdest thing about a lot of game companies. Like, I don't get why re-releases or, like, ports aren't more of a thing. There are so many games, Fire Emblem, that I would, Fire Emblem, be willing to pay again for. Fire Emblem. Fucking Fire Emblem. If Nintendo was like, hey, please stop pirating Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, just give us $20 and you can play it on your Switch, I'd be like, yes, take my fucking money. I realize I'm getting, like, basically scammed, but, like, I don't care. I want to legitimately play these games. I do have it as a ROM, but there's like a lot of what I used to do, and this is a practice I've given up on because it takes a lot of time, is I used to torrent new releases, and I used to play ROMs of games, and then if they turned out to be good, I'd go purchase them later. But that is a very, very bad practice. Don't do that. Unless you're me. But also don't do that if you're me, because that's not the best. I think I could probably just leave Clayton by himself, and I could do Tharja, Naui, and I could do you two. That way I'm not like just wasting experience at this point in the game. Yeah, the price of the old Fire Emblems are ridiculous. I get it. I really do get why. I get it, but I have a physical copy. I do. But
Heed me.
I don't want to sell it. Is it so... it has memories. I don't have to do that, game. I can just press a simple button. Spent $50. I paid full price for Radiant Dawn when it came out. I think I got it around the time it came out. Yes, I did. Because it was... Man, like, talk about invisible advertising. Me and my brother had to look up if Radiant Dawn actually was coming out or not. Like, we had to physically, like, look at magazines and, like, advertisements. Was the disc alone? You didn't even get the box? I at least had, well, okay, I bought it at launch, but... That's so sad. The box art's really cool. It really is. I love the box art. It's so cool. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna have to talk about the game for a quick second because we have to, we have to. So you might notice I haven't been commenting on the game a whole lot. That's kind of how Fire Emblem Awakening and anything. $80 for both? Ugh. No, thank you. Yeah, so you might notice I've sort of just been talking to chat, which, again, your first instinct might be, but you're a streamer, you should be doing that regardless. Well, yes, I love talking to chat. I do. But late game Fire Emblem Awakening is kind of just a watch what happens if you're not playing on Lunatic or Lunatic Plus. The pair-up system is full of so many S ranks at this point that, like, the game becomes a bit trivial. Like, that hit right there is rare. You're mostly just gonna be waiting things out and just sort of waiting for the... Jesus Christ, 56%? Seriously? Your characters are just a little broken. And, yeah, that's kind of an issue. Welcome to this game. BRB gonna switch to phone. Okay, I'll still be here. but this is just kind of how the game plays after a while, which is kind of disappointing. Most Fire Emblem games get harder, and the final chapter is no cakewalk. The final chapter will throw some decent units at you. Lisa, your growths are terrible. The only reason you're here is because that's wasted experience. Like, the final chapter does have a few good units they'll throw at me. But for the most part, this is just kind of how your end game goes. And it's kind of sad, in my opinion. Like, this game goes on for, the game, unless you're playing on one of the much higher difficulties, this game never gets what I call super difficult or really challenges you a lot. Lunatic and Lunatic Plus do challenge me. I did start this, and you notice, if you watched my very first stream of this, you notice I did start on normal mode, and then I switched over to this mode. Probably, the reason I did that is partly because I suck at this game, and I'm not the greatest at video games. But part of it is also, well, normal mode would have just required me to get to this point where I have S ranks. On normal and hard, as soon as you have characters with S ranks, their buffs get so ridiculous that the game is basically over. It's like, the game doesn't have much to throw at you in terms of a challenging experience. Lunatic Plus gives people really stupid buffs and skills that I hate, so I just don't really like playing it. In my opinion, Hard 5 is a more challenging and more entertaining, is a more rewarding experience. And I hate Hard 5. I hate it with my life. I will never stream that again. I did one stream of Hard 5, and it was a nightmare. No, I will not do a stream of Lunatic Plus on this game. It's also just not a very pleasant experience. The closest you'll probably get for a hard mode on any Fire Emblem game will probably be Path of Radiance hard mode, because I actually think it's the most fair and balanced. I probably do not need Underdog. Yeah, I'm not gonna need that. I mean, well, not really a fun fact, but a fact that I've found. Mostly because, it is possible to have more than 5 levels, or, like, skills if you do a lot of second seal stuff. I don't. So, Donald's really the only one that gets, like, more than 5 skills in my runs. I'm sure somebody in the Fire Emblem community probably is like, actually you should be second sealing everybody because there's better classes, and it's like, not really. Most of these characters, wow, 17% hit. I'd normally be more mad, but I did spend most of this game in a, wow, Killer Lance with a 9% crit. That is the saddest Killer Lance ever. What was I on about? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, reclassing is something I don't really like, because for the most part, units are statted growth-wise to whatever their starting class is. And the only reason you'd want to reclass after that is if you desperately want different stuff. For instance, if you want to reclass your healer into a mage because your healer is just not gaining enough experience to really level up, which I get and totally understand. I do that in Fates when I'm trying to grind up social links because it's just a little easier for me. But we definitely do have this issue where I've never really been into this. I think it's kind of silly to reclass. It's also gonna suck if it turns out I actually had the Street Pass stuff installed somehow and I just didn't remember. If somebody does know how to get the Street Pass stuff working on Citra, I would like to at least explain why I don't like the maps. They're not great. The units you get for them are interesting and are definitely, like, fun to use. But in my opinion, they're just not super worth it at the end of the day. Actually, a lot of kid units can actually get more than 5 because you can get them... Oh, wow. I'm still going to do this because I want the experience. A lot of kid units can get more than 5, but that's because they're kid units, and they normally get 1 skill from each parent. I've said this before, but the kids can be super optimized if you care. I didn't, because I didn't think I'd be using any of the kid units, to be completely honest. I kind of thought we would not be using them. Guess I was wrong. Probably because Morgan's stats turned out super good. Like, they are broken. Also, mounted wizard equals broken in this game is something I apparently forgot. Weird. Weirdly, that is the opposite lesson you learn if you're playing 3 houses. Mounted wizard is not as good as Gremlins. Especially if you're Dorothea, who gets access to 2 meteors via Gremory. Or 4, I forgot how much it is, but like, it's good. Also, another reason to get Gremory, you get 2 warps per map, and warp is busted in 3 houses. Here's some fun tips from your good pal. Also, always get Felix. Why aren't you getting Felix? He's my boy. He's also broken, but he's also my boy. Dorothea as a girl? That doesn't surprise me. Dorothea actively flirts with Ingrid in their paralogue together. Yeah, I gotta say, in terms of the same-sex relationships, the female got a lot better ones than the guy did. Now granted, the male support did get Reinhardt, who I love, he's a great character. And I can't even remember who the other ones are. Well, except for Yuri, I remember Yuri. So he's a really? Huh. Okay, I must have forgotten that one. Okay, I mostly just remember Dorothea and Edelgard. Because if there is a shipping story with Edelgard attached to it, 10 times out of 10, it's with female avatar. Which, the dialogue must change immensely if it's the female avatar, because I'm going to say a very controversial opinion. Edelgard is not a very interesting character. So regular Dragonstone, this person doubles me. Dragonstone Plus does not. I am intrigued and fascinated. I really hope Fire Emblem does more cool same-sex relationship stuff, but remembers to balance it next time. Make sure both sides have equal number of choices. And Claude. Why isn't Claude a choice on the male route? No, like, seriously, Claude is fucking flirts the shit with the male PC too, kind of. What is this crap? I think that would be the one support change I would make overall. Would be... Dude, Yuri's great. I thought I'd hate him. How is it we discussed... I discussed this earlier with a chat member. I thought I'd hate him because I don't usually like super flirty characters. They usually, like, they need to do something more to make them interesting. Especially the way that a lot of guy characters that are supposed to be, like, super flirty are written. There's just something about it that I think is just odd. And then I actually played stuff, like, the whole story, and I'm like, damn, Yuri's so cool. He has such good supports. I'll ignore the fact that he got retconned into being Bernadette's childhood friend. I guess that's not really a retcon, but I never really thought that made any goddamn sense. I don't think it makes sense, but that's weirdly probably my favorite, like, option, like, additional Ashen support chain. So how much damage can you do? Dude, Yuri's great. The rats. Yeah, we were talking about them earlier because of Three Hopes. And I said I'd only play the game if the rat children are in it. Because I accidentally called them the Ashen Rats. They kind of are, though. Rats. They're rats. They're the rats. They came at night. They stalk at night. They're the rats. Yeah, Sandy AJ, I have a curious question. I want to know if I'm in the minority here. Are you looking forward to Three Hopes? Or anyone in chat? I just noticed that Sandy's still, the only one commenting. I'm just curious if anyone in chat is still excited for Three Hopes. I've seen a lot of excitement, which makes me believe that I am just the minority here. That okay, he's also level 20. We're gonna switch back to using Sully. She's a better unit. Who the fuck did I not know? Right, you. Yeah, I'm just like very curious. I'm just curious if I'm just like in the minority at the end of the day. If you are excited, I got no qualms with that. In my olden age, I've learned to love people. I've learned to not care if you don't like something I like. You're just destined for it. See, like, the reason I don't like, I'm not like excited. And if you are, like I just said, I don't care. I'm not gonna judge you. The reason I'm not super excited is because I think Fates' story, or Three Houses' story, is too cluttered. Like, if you read all of the story details, this is a cluttered mess of a story. And by introducing an alternate timeline with a new main character, like, what the hell are they doing? Also, it seems like a lot of people are just excited to see their favorite characters again, and I'm like, nah, that's fair, but I would rather just have a new Fire Emblem game. Or the remake of Genealogy that they totally should be working on if they're not. Because, like, I definitely want to stream Genealogy, but I'm waiting for the potential remake. Ooh, a 15 hit. I feel like you guys are hitting on this stuff. Hitting me with all of this stuff is like revenge for me for Walhart missing last time. There's a new spell in the story. See, like, I get that. I do. But to me, I'm like, I think I got a pretty satisfying experience, and I don't really want a new spin. I just want, like, a new game. Like, I feel bad saying this because there's so many people that are genuinely excited. They're like, oh man, this is gonna be so cool. And I'm like, it might be. There is stuff that makes me interested. The weird, like, Shez as a whole is just a weird choice. It seems like Solstice is still, like, attached to Byleth, which is, like, weird that they're an enemy for most of the game. There's stuff that intrigues me, but I don't really know if I want to, like, full-on, like, replay all of this stuff. I think I would just prefer a new experience, or, like I said, a remake of Genealogy, so I can stream it. So, the question... Hilda's brother would be cool. You hear about him a lot, and I've been very curious about him as a character. I like Hilda. Hilda's great. But I love Genealogy, but I'd rather just wait for a remake than trying to get the old English translations up and running again. I had some issues last time. Also, perfect backflip. You actually don't die. I can marry you, and you're the only of the Street Pass characters I actually managed to get before I got bored. Alright, I think we're on the final chapter. The Dragon's Call. So, like, bringing in new characters and, like, expanding on Three Houses lore is something I think is interesting, but Three Houses lore is based so heavily on everybody believing a fake history. Like, what is this stuff? Like, the fact that there's a book in the DLC that's, like, that explains what the actual plot is, and a lot of it is just telling you that the main game just has lied to you this whole time. We're on the final chapter. So, before we do the final chapter, I would like to talk about the Street Pass stuff real quick. So, the Street Pass stuff would, I think right here is when they will get unlocked. They are very difficult maps, and you get some pretty good units at the end of the day from them. I don't really particularly like them. They're just not super great. The main issue is they're kind of more difficult than any other map. They have a lot of level 20s, and they're kind of a little annoying. Only one of them has an interesting gimmick, which is the one for Edvris, whatever the heck her name is, how I'm supposed to pronounce it. She has this gimmick where you have to fight copies of your characters, and I'm like, that's really cool, but also really hard. Like, it's way harder than it needs to be. I managed. Aww. My goal, or like my dream, would be to find a way. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna give the best shit. We're giving you the best stuff. No, you don't get soul. I already know who I'm giving all the fucking special blades to. A silver, Ganir, and that. Donald, do you want some good swords finally? You know what? Wait, no, nope, I already know who I'm giving all that stuff to. Take, like, how many, 3 killing edges, let's do it. 3 killing edges and take a brave sword, let's fucking go. Donald is going to be the king of the universe. That's fine. You, my friend, there are many blades that need to be placed in your hands. And you know what? A killing edge. Holy shit. We're getting into the fun stuff. Rickon, you're actually good. Dude, they're all still children. They're all little babies. They're all babies. Yeah, that's it. I love Donald. Alright, we're at the final chapter. We're gonna beat the 4th Fire Emblem game on stream I've beaten. 5th? How much fucking Fire Emblem have I played overall? It's ridiculous. Wretched son of Naga, you will be destroyed. 4s.
Yeah.
To add to my running gags, I swear I do, like... I can play it up until a bit after the time skip. Ooh, wait, I can actually pick another unit. Nowie, who's your husband again, Gaius? Gaius, you want to come to the final chapter at level 6? Oh, that's my boy. My boy Gaius is here. I have played this game way too much, so honestly, it's just been a trip. Noir and Morgan coming into the final level is an interesting conclusion. It's one I've never seen before. This is it. This game's pacing is odd. It feels very much like, shit. Oh, guys, we have to play with 1 HP. All our struggles were for naught. I should probably get closer to my mic. Father. So it ends, Clayton. Clayton.
What?
We're not dead yet. Details. It's a pretty important detail. We're gonna die. Now we got this. This map is actually a little difficult. I remember struggling a tiny bit on this when I played this before. Join you and become gods? No. Why would we pick that option? I'll kill you. Dude, we have to play this map at 1 health. Wait, no, give him back. I need him. The avatar is broken. So is Corrin. By the way, if anyone in chat hasn't played Fates and wants a tip, killing weapons in Fates are just fucking broken as shit. I learned that recently. You dare resist me? Me? I honestly do not feel bad spoiling Awakening. Its plotline is pretty typical of Fire Emblem. Wake up! Like, it's Fire Emblem Classic. But they also try to fit in, like, 8 plots of 8 Fire Emblem games.
What?
Like, poor Walhart. He is such an underdeveloped character.
Please stay.
Oh, are they all gonna have lines? At least they brought this back. That ugly snake.
You can do
Wake
it.
up!
Good luck.
Clayton, remember all the days we spent together. All the times I literally just paired you up with Crom.
Don't falter.
Answer us, Clayton.
We've got this.
Clayton, Frickin', why did I bring you? I know I'm important.
What?
Or I'll suffer a swift smack from my parasol. That might hurt.
Be strong.
The last true champion.
We doing this?
Gaius, I've actually brought you to this map before, because you also are really broken. Now you are my favorite dragon.
Don't fail.
We
A lot of people don't like Naui. I actually do. Father!
Stay strong.
Blood and thunder! So many good kid units. The kid units are great. I love it. Silence those witches, fools. Oh shit, this is Kingdom Hearts spoilers.
Come on.
Holy shit, that hurt. Ow.
Let's do it.
For those of you who haven't played Kingdom Hearts, a scene like this basically happens in the 3rd game? Yeah, in the 3rd game. It's great, I love it. There we go, our health back. Defeat Commander. So yeah, you might just notice that I'm just gonna bum rush the boss. That's because I don't want to play this map. Like I said, it is a tad bit difficult. I say a tad, it's not like super difficult.
Right.
So we get to decide, does Crom do the final blow or does Clayton do the final blow? It's gonna be me. I'm gonna do the final blow, because that's how I always play this game. The ending does not change. Okay, it slightly changes. Yeah, we're just gonna bum rush the boss. I can't believe I brought my kid units all the way to the end. Like, that is a genuine shock here. You're all gonna move, none of you are gonna be close enough to hit me. I am literally just bum rushing the boss at this point. Fuck! Well, let's take some of these enemies out. It'll be easier to bum rush the boss if I kill all the people next to him. So, I'll say a lot about Awakening's maps not feeling very, like, cool looking. Most of them aren't. Only game where the final blow matters, Dragon Age Origin. Dude, I gotta play the Dragon Age games. I heard Origins is supposed to be really good.
You alright? I did it!
Yeah, I think the ending cutscene is a little different depending on who kills him, but I don't know, and I don't really care to find out today. We're just gonna play the game like I always play it.
It's over.
Welcome to the final map.
Yeah, so aesthetically a lot of these maps don't look very good, but this map, oh boy, I actually really like it. We're saving Gunnier. We need to save it for the final boss. Holy shit, even Stoll's doing shitloads of damage. Hard final boss, you say? That sounds like an enjoyable experience. Oh right, all of your fucking weapons are bullshit endgame weapons. How the fuck did I forget that?
Who dies next?
Like I was like so confused. I was like, why does he have so much weird stuff? And I'm like, oh right, the game is over. I might as well use the best shit I have. This is a decent final boss. It's not like my favorite from the series. What the fuck would be my favorite? I actually don't know. I'd have to go through all of them again in my brain. Ooh, the one from Tellius is good. I actually think the one from Path of Radiance might be my favorite. Ashnard in the Palace. Oh. Glorious. Phantasmissimo. Fucking fantastic. It's so good. The atmosphere, the music, the level. Hard, but not too hard, with just the right amount of challenge and bullshit to keep me on my toes, and ultimately just a fun-ass experience. Ah, I want to replay it. This is the stream where we just replay Path of Radiance over and over again until my chat tells me to stop. Ah, fantastic, fantasissimo. That's probably my favorite. Radiant Dawn has a good final boss, but it's a weird gimmick boss that I don't particularly like. Ah. Sorry, I clicked on something on my second screen. I gotta stop doing that. No, okay, my second screen. I gotta put air quotes around that because I don't really have a second screen. I use my laptop as a second screen. That's the one thing I'm worried about when I get my live 2, if I get a live 2D, when I eventually like get it, is the fact that like I turn my head to the left a lot, because that's where my second screen is when I'm playing a full screen game, and I'm like afraid that my avatar will just be like looking like it's just looking to the left, like at all times. It might be funny. That might be funny. This map is still going. Remember when I said this map was a little bit hard? Apparently I lied. Apparently I'm a lying man. Yeah, I think this map expects you to like kill all the enemies beforehand, but I just bum rush the boss because it's just easier that way. Can't do fucking shit damage. Fuck. Might be better to go with a 3D model. See, I'm unsure what I eventually want to get. I I weirdly, so this is another thing, I haven't talked about this on stream, but when I do eventually, like, have it all set up, I have, like, a bunch of stuff, I have stuff planned for my 3D model, based solely on the lore of, like, my character. I have all three based on the situation. See, I definitely have the money to do that. Kind of. but like, I don't know. I have like a plan for what I want to do when I eventually get like my official model. And it's a bit intricate. And by intricate, I mean like I have like a special debut stream I want to do because I technically still haven't. I just sort of started streaming. Like I really didn't introduce myself to the world. I just sort of was like, "Hi, I'm streaming now." So I'm a little like, I'm still debating what I want. I think I'll probably get a live 2D to start with, just because. So 3 times 2. Yeah, there's I think one of my friends who's starting as a VTuber, they're getting a live 2D model. You know what? We'll just have Prom do this. I also kind of don't mind being just having a PNG. It's weird. I actually don't mind it. But mostly because I think I'll have to buy something extra for face tracking and stuff, as my desktop does not have a webcam.
Right.
2D cost me $20 to get a simple rig. 3D I made in V-Roid Studio. Leave for high-powered games. No. I will do the finishing blow. Yeah, I'm still debating what I really want. Honestly, I'm having fun streaming, and that's all that kind of matters to me. I like having my little avatar. I'm also kind of sad that if I do eventually get my, like, if I officially debut, I have to change what my Twitter bio is. And I actually kind of like what my Twitter bio is, because it's kind of just a it's just a goofy message, and I kind of love it. I also changed my profile pic, which I'm using for all 3 accounts related to my streaming. Which is sad. I really like the Ice Cream Bunny. Oh, we beat the game, by the way! While I was talking about this, we beat the game! All 3 free? Yeah, I'll have to look into all that. I have a friend who has a live 2D, and I don't know what they're using. I think they used a few things. Their live 2D is weirdly pretty expressive. I don't know if they went out of their way to get like something pretty good, but I really like their model. It's really cool. And I'm not saying that because I'm their friend. It's really nice.
No.
If you imagine you can see me move and... You know, maybe it'd be best if I had a 3D one, like with some kind of arm tracking, because I talk with my arms a lot. A lot of my bits have me like moving my arms. Oh, by the way, the game's over. I'm still talking about this shit. I'll have to see. I would have to do some test streams on my rig. I think my rig will be fine. It's been fine. It can handle a lot. Like, my good old rig managed to fucking download like 80 billion things recently. Like, I felt so bad for my rig when I first got it, because I was like, haha, you're gonna have to download all my Steam games. That thing sounded like it was crying out for help. It's really hotly scary hot. I bought a rig that was like, that has really good ventilation for the most part. Again, I'd have to do full-on tests about this. I do have my rig like out in the open. Like, it's not, it originally was supposed to like be next to some stuff, but ugh.
Right.
They're all going to talk, huh? All these 2D people. Hold on, I have a bit, hold on. Now it's me. Now I'm the one saying the stuff. Having me create a Vroid model for them. Well, that's cool. I still have to look. Hold on. Hold on. This is a better joke. Hey guys, it was me all along. I'm alive. How's it going? I'm on the map. Hold on. We're doing this stupid bit. There. It's me saying all this dialogue now about myself. It's only Clayton. I was an extra special customer. I hope we meet again. This doesn't work when it phases in and out, because it's obvious I'm here. Hold on. Here, now it looks like I'm watching in on this situation. Hey guys, what are you guys talking about? Nice hair extensions. Hey guys, what are you guys talking about? Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, brah. What is this? This is why I do. This is like one of the reasons I wanted a PNG. Oh, yes. Also, you can see me you can like. I gotta show this off because I'm like messing with it. You can see like I poorly tried to crop this out because I thought this was like a basic. I thought this was. Hold on. Can I like block the entire map with my head, with my face? Oh, I look like Andros. I look like I'm Andros. Like I've conquered this world. Add white line and give it a sticker look. Huh, I didn't think of that. I haven't really, like, attempted to fix it since, because, it's usually, like, too small in the corner to really notice. Like, now you can notice. Like, now you can clearly see that I, like, kind of poorly cut it out. But, I didn't plan on using this model for as long as I have. Like, I kind of just thought I was going to be done with it, like, at this point. I was gonna, like, purchase stuff, but I've sort of been busy with life itself. Okay, alright, I need to move my model back. Ah, no! No! I didn't mean to move that! I'm actually gonna make my model a little smaller, just so we can look at all the statistics a lot easier. It's simple enough to make in V. Yeah, my model's not super intricate. I'm gonna look into Vroid. I'd be curious to see if I can get something like at least simple to sort of replace this. I didn't really want a complicated model. I wanted something pretty simple in case, like, I wanted additions. We finished the game, and that means I get to talk about my opinions on Fire Emblem Awakening, because that's how I end all of my game streams. I get, like, a general overview. So yeah, like, I figured, like, if I started out with a very simple design, if I wanted to add costumes, outfits, or anything else, it wouldn't cost me to, Oh, that's right, it is! I might give it a check out, probably tomorrow. I have some time to kill before I go to work. So I might do it tomorrow, and maybe I'll have something for Monday. Or maybe I'll just try it tomorrow, I don't know. Fire Emblem Awakening, when it first came out, there was a lot of hype, a lot of advertising. This is the game that kind of got a lot of people into Fire Emblem. And on the whole, okay, I don't want to be mean to the game. It has stuff I like. It has a pretty good cast of characters. Some maps are pretty decent or can be pretty entertaining. Some paralogs are pretty good, and I like how you unlock them. But this game doesn't really stack up either difficulty-wise or just plot-wise to previous Fire Emblem entries, which are just, in my opinion, so much better and just so amazing. And it's like, I love this game. I really do. As I mentioned in a previous stream, I played it so much that I got every support conversation besides the female main characters unlocked, and the Street Pass characters. I've played all of the DLC, which I purchased for some reason, because I just wanted to play more of this game. I played a lot of it, but revisiting it after so long, and just... even after playing all of the previous ones, part of me just thinks this game lacks a lot of what makes a really good Fire Emblem. It lacks a lot of the teeth. It lacks a lot of the interesting maps that we've seen. And I'm not the only one. Apparently, this sort of dumbed down or this more streamlined approach was even something that in some interviews some of the developers have talked about that they also didn't really care for, and they would have preferred keeping the series as difficult and as entertaining as the previous stories were. And I find that interesting that even the devs were thinking about this stuff. It's not, in terms of the post-Awakening games, it also sort of fell behind because while I do have more complaints about Three Houses, I have a lot more to say that is very negative about Three Houses. I like Three Houses a lot better. Three Houses has improved immensely on certain things, and it's really only just some stuff that I absolutely hate that pisses me off personally. I feel like most of my complaints about Three Houses are very personal to myself and are not like universal things people say about this. And Three Houses has a lot of good stuff. I wouldn't be playing 200 hours of it. And Fates is a completely different story, which if I ever stream Fates, we will be having a nice long discussion every stream about a lot of different things. Because Fates has issues, it has things I really like about it. It's weird. It's really weird. The 3D's alright. I think it looks pretty good. I think Fates looks better. Three Houses looks beautiful, though. I really do think they did a really good job with its 3D models. So, that is Awakening. What is next for me? Because I'm sort of running out of Fire Emblem games. The best version of Romance of the Three Kingdoms? That's fair. It's definitely fair. Yeah, so what's next? Because if you're a long time, short time, or just have heard me talk about Fire Emblem for a lot, where am I going here? I'm running out of mainline Fire Emblem games to play. Three Houses, I will definitely have to wait to see and actually purchase a capture card, because I do want to use my New Game Plus stuff, because that lets me pick my units more. It lets me talk more about each individual unit by actually using them in battle. So, yeah. Yeah, they kind of did. And Romance of the Three Kingdoms has a lot of adaptations now that I'm thinking about it. God, there's so much. There's just so much content. There's so much based on that. So the only other mainline games I haven't streamed is I haven't finished Shadow Dragon. No, I don't really want to go back to it. Ugh. I've only played like a few of those. I think I've played like a few of them here and there, but I don't have like the best memory of them. I really, really do not want to go back to Shadow Dragon. It is aged more poorly than I remember, and it's just not a super fun time. If you're really curious about my one stream, I literally gave up halfway through because I was just like, it's just not fun. It's just not the super fun. Echoes. Not the biggest Echoes fan in the world. I like the characters, I like the story, the maps I get so annoyed with them. And, witches can warp you. Why? So those are really the only two mainline games. Those are the only, like, 3 mainline games that were officially released in English that I would play. Okay, they added the very first one, and I want to know how that. I want to know how that runs. I've heard it's pretty good, but I don't know if I want to stream that. Just because it's the first Fire Emblem, it's probably. I don't know. I think I would just prefer to play like the newer stuff. Now you might, if you're a longtime watcher of me, you're probably thinking, but wait, Mr. Rousdower. You once talked about the Roy game. It runs like a normal NES game. I kind of figured. I'd just be curious because I don't play a lot of those, like, the games they've sort of ported to Switch on, like, the virtual emulation. The Roy game is a big maybe. I have to pick which... Because there's, like, 3 or 4 fixes, and I don't know if I want to play a fixed version that makes the game playable but easier, or if I want to play super bullshit mode and just show you guys pure torment and terror, which is called playing the Roy game as intended. It's bad, guys. It's bad, y'all. I'm thinking maybe if I do that, I might do like one stream where it's just torment, and then I might just do some other stuff and then come back to the game. So we might do that. That sounds like fun. ROM hacks are next. I'm definitely going to do a ROM hack next. I haven't picked one out yet. That will probably be what I do on Monday. I'll probably think of some ideas, as I will be out and about. My Monday stream will also probably be a lot later than I have intended it to be. But we shall see when I do that. But I haven't picked the ROM hack yet. If you guys have any suggestions, either leave them in chat now, or you can just DM me here or on Twitter. Yes, I have a Twitter. It's in my About section on Twitch. I don't promote it very much because I'm on and off on whether or not I use it. I use it mostly to follow like 2 or 3 of my friends so that I know when they're streaming. But if you really want to follow me on Twitter, I have one. Like I said, like I don't usually promote it because I don't use it a whole lot. Usually if I use it, it just like points back to this stream. But yeah, it'll be some ROM. I don't know. Probably, I think it's like Midnight Sun is the one I was looking at. Probably next. If I do a ROM hack, I don't necessarily know everything about these ROM hacks. So I probably might ask the chat for advice, but still, like, try to keep spoilers to a minimum. Just like, hey, who do I recruit this character with is probably, like, the most I'd want if I do a ROM hack. Just so I'm able to get as much content as I possibly can. My mouse cursor, there it is. Yeah. I looked at my fucking playback and I'm like, huh, why is my mouse cursor on my screen? So yeah, that is Awakening. We're getting all of these fun little endings. This game has a lot of them because there are a lot of characters. I would get, the kid units do actually have different paired endings depending on if you did different endings with the kids. I think the big difference between letting Crom kill and letting the main character kill is if you let the main character kill, they come at the very end. They're the last people who get their ending. I think if you let Crom kill, you kind of just... It's just this. But, yeah. I don't have a whole lot of final words for this game. Lucina is overrated. Her and Tharja were like the big waifus of this game, and honestly, they're both overrated, but I actually think Tharja is at least an entertaining overrated. Lucina's just a little boring. It's also the only... Lucina is better in FE Warriors. I haven't played Warriors. I really want to play that weird Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem game where they got the Fire Emblem characters as their own stands. I want to play that. That looks so ridiculous, but I want to stream it. It seems like a fun game to stream. Just for, like, the sheer audacity of, like, this idea. Spike? Yes, Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I had no interest in this, but, like, if I find it cheap, I definitely want to play it. I think it's on Switch. I think the Switch version is, like, the one that has all the extra content. If it's 3DS, we're just going to see if I find a ROM of it. Because it sounds ridiculous. It's about idols, and it's on Switch and Wii U. I'll find the Switch version. I don't own a Wii U. I skipped that console. I think at that time I was using all my money for my 3DS and my 3DS games. And now I have too many Switch games. I have a lot. When I first bought my Switch, I told myself I would only digitally download, and now I buy everything physical for my Switch. Which is weird. But to be fair, it's because I didn't want a repeat of what happened on my 3DS where I downloaded Pokemon and then I couldn't download anything else. She never gave up on justice. Oh, probably just one last complaint I'd like to throw in here, and it's a complaint Fate shares as well, and the reason I do not like Lucina, it's very weird that the Avatar can marry kid characters, or I guess they're called second generation characters. I get that these ones are adults, because they're from a different time, but it is really weird. I think it's weird. 2013? Holy shit, how old is this fucking game? I feel like my eyes just flashed before my eyes. My life flashed before my eyes. What the fuck? She almost got 100 oh my lord. Yeah, I brought you along and then you just fucking destroyed half of the game. Honestly, I kind of like that. I kind of think that's funny. Morgan is kind of funny. It's past. Go to bed, dude. Thank you for stopping by, though. But thanks for sticking with me to the final part. A true inspiration and a scholar. A gentleman and a scholar. That's what I'm calling. That's what I call people now. Yeah. I clicked on something and now it's not going away. What the hell happened? There we go. Well, not a problem. Yeah, hopefully you come back for another stream. I'm always streaming Fire Emblem or anything else. My next stream will be on Monday at... I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to stream a really short stream in the morning or if I'm going to do like a really late night stream. It might be around like 10 p.m. on Monday. Because I might hang out with some friends of mine. And then I might just do like a late night Rune Factory stream where I just sort of chill. And then on Tuesday we're playing Dot Hack for like 6 hours, because that's what I always do, and I really want to play Dot Hack again. I don't really have like a schedule, but those are probably the next 2 days I'm streaming. Fire Emblem will be next Thursday around like the same time I started this stream. And it'll be some ROM hack or something. So hopefully I see you again. I always like to see repeat customers. Koei Day? Maybe I'll stop by if you're streaming. I gotta start stopping by for more streams. Dude, Mondays have been like random stuff. It's been really sad because I normally hang out with my friend. I used to hang out with my friend every Monday, so I used to do really short streams. And then they got longer because, like, my friend had to work on those days, and I was so sad. But now he finally has a Monday off, and I get to see my buddy again, and I'm so happy. Because I have to ask him about some plans we have in June. But, yeah, Monday will either be Rune Factory. It'll probably be, like, a really late-night chill Rune Factory stream. I want to see... These late-night streams have gotten me more views and attention. So, maybe the people who follow me just like my late-night streams.
We have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
And on Tuesday, we'll probably go for a really long time with Dot Hack, because I'm really enjoying Dot Hack. It's been a fun experience again, just to have
There
fun.
are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know.
But again, I'm not gonna force people to join to come and have a good old time.
Welcome back. It's over.
Cool,
now.
you found us again. He restarted the game. Wow, didn't even get gold, silver, or bronze. Probably because I switched to Tharja halfway through. So I didn't bring this up in my Fire Emblem Blazing Sword video or streams, but if you do too good as a tactician, Mark's ending states that countries go to war over your skills. Which I think is funny. So, that was Fire Emblem Awakening. Yay. Congrats on getting married. Hi, Glyph. You literally showed up at the last possible minute. And I'll just show off the extras menu. I don't really have a waifu in this game. I think they're all pretty good. Tharja's just more interesting to me. You just got home from work. Yeah, I know. So you get the feeder. I have all the movies. I'm just showing this off real quick. Hubba tester. Oh, yeah, we're not doing that. Support log has all the supports you got. Female main character, and so if we go to Clayton, I think it has if it's female MC or not. No, but it has, like, it'll separate you by if they're kid and if they're not kid unit. And yeah, if you do the female main character, that will get unlocked and that will show up here. And if you get all the Street Pass characters, that will also. Voice language, Spot Pass. Gotta keep those kids separate. Well, the game is over. We finished. But I want to try something. I want to actually try to raid somebody, but I gotta get a word up real quick. Gotta keep the sits. Well, because it's different. It's different stuff. Seen you in like 9 months. I'm not playing Awakening again. How come I can't spell this word? There we go. I love Awakening. Actually, yeah, I will probably play this again on my own time when I get bored. So I'm gonna raid somebody. Let's see if I know how to do, let's see if I can get this to work. Do I actually have to, like, can I just, like, paste the name next to it? Wow, I am not smart. Alright, we're gonna raid somebody who's actually online. They're playing Harvest. They're playing Harvest Moon. We're gonna raid Alyssa Dane, who I for some reason have been following for a bit. And I forgot that my headphones have 3 different videos up. And we're gonna... Please send this message. Please send Rengeki. Please just spam Rengeki. All caps. We're gonna yell Rengeki at people. Rengeki! I also forgot. Like, we need to yell this at her because I love Rengekis. Wait, one more. I just gotta do it. Rengeki! Alright. Yeah, make sure you spam Rengekis. It'll be more chill than my annoying stream. Also be very confused. Alright, let's go. I still have all this open. What is going on? Awaken. Character ended up with Tharja. I love Tharja. Is it still like... Boo. Eh. Everyone's got... He doesn't even care. Oh, I can actually open my window now. How many Rengekis respond to? Nothing.
They just said he was a good unit.